Hey guys, welcome to a Captain Taubasa 2 World Fighters video. The live stream just ended. I think it was kind of pre-recorded, but I think it was live. I don't know. I'm a little confused about it, but I think it was pre-recorded, but it was going on live on a schedule. And we get, because during the match there was like a lot of scenes that were cut, but the stream was hard to watch in terms of the players. It was not a good matchup, especially the first match. Although the guy with the bow tie, which I thought was going to be the least experienced out of all of them, was actually the best one. So we did get to see Japan versus Thailand. I believe it was Mexico versus Saudi Arabia. And I can't even remember the other one off the top of my head. It was China versus somebody. I don't remember. But yeah, go check it out. It was definitely worth watching, I guess, but you can't really, unless you understand Japanese, you don't know what's going on. But they did release another trailer for those that haven't seen it yet. It's a full match, Thailand versus Japan. This one is way better. It's with more experienced players playing the game. So we're gonna go over this one. But before we do that, let's just look at something real quick. There was some information that was dropped during the live stream. Oh, actually, now I remember. It was China versus Uruguay. That's who it was. And there was an original character that was shown for Uruguay. Although he did look out of place, we'll take a look at him now. During the live stream, they did like kind of just dump this in there. Clearly, this is not all the original characters in the game. You can tell because Victor is not in it. So there's still chances that other teams, such as I personally believe South Korea is in the game, and South Korea will have an original character. But the two people that stand out, if you've been following the news, is the guy on the right and the guy on the left. The guy on the left looks like some type of femboy, female. I feel like they could have chose a different hair color than pink. Even like silver would have been cool. Then it would have reminded me of Isaac from Gundam Seed. And I love his hairstyle, honestly, and the hair color. So it looks cool. I'm not opposed to the whole look. I do feel like it's out of place, this Argentina player. I feel like he might be a forward because Argentina was missing a strong forward. The only forward was Pascal, but it seemed like Diaz was taking the load of both being the midfielder, the attacker, the defender. Diaz is everything. So I feel like this guy here, hopefully he's a forward and he will take that load off of Diaz. And then we have this guy. Surprisingly, when I look at him, he looks like a defender. Yes, he's wearing the number 6. He's built big like a defender, but he's a midfielder. He just looks. Check out the. I mean, we can check it out now. Maybe we can skip to that match. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go take a look at that stream real quick. See, I couldn't find my little pause. Again, you guys can check out this video. You guys can check out this video. It's on the E.N.DNetwork Japanese YouTube page. Try to make it a little better. And let's skip to the Uruguay matchup. Right now they're just talking about the game, the features, showing some of the characters, products.
ちょっと待って、ワチャラポン何してんの
Just gotta find the matchup between where it starts. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this. I guess this match is not that long. It's a little less painful to watch compared to. I believe that was the other match on there. Yeah.
僕が中国でムーディーさんがウルグアイ。中国の特徴ですね。ミッドフィルダーがかなり強いので前線にボールを運んでセンタリングから
one little feature I noticed that I really liked. I'm gonna point it out. I believe they showed in this matchup. And there you go. You see the original character on the side over there. On the right side. I feel like he still should have been a goalkeeper, at least a defender. Not even a defender. I understand why he's midfielder, kind of to set up the two strikers, but I still feel like the character should have been a little smaller. He's out of place. But here we go. See Ryoma and Victorino side by side. That's epic. There's the big guy.
まずはちょっと落ち着いてボール回してこう。いいじゃんいいじゃん。 リアルだね。
But the volume up.
相手を出してきてね。
でもこの三角のねこのタックル長いですからね距離が。
あ、すっごい遠い。
なるほど。今
パスサッカーできるよ。
距離感を見せてんだな。
As you can see, the I got lower down, or else Matt can't
やらせない
really
で。
talk
バ
over
ックパ
them.
スやりすぎだね。
The new guy was a lot of disappointment because he doesn't seem to have anything unique. I believe he does have some sort of unique looking dribble.
すっごい回してくるな。
I like how the game now, like the ball is glowing. I don't think Rising Champions have that feature, so you can track the ball better.
はいはいはい。熱い。熱かったっすか。
That was a pretty cool tackle, if I gotta say.
避けました。
And the dribble, yeah, the dribble looks pretty unique.
まずいぞ。
And here he goes, he's gonna shoot something light.
やべ。
Let's check out the name of that move. Maybe we can translate it. Where are we? 2:28:18. So let's go back to like maybe. Excuse me. We missed it by like a few seconds. So let's just go over here to be safe. But maybe we can also translate his the name of his whatever that is over there, the super. I think it's a dribble. I think it's the dribble icon is the dash forward. So we can translate something here. And a cool thing about the game, guys, that I noticed while watching the trailers is that everybody has their own gauge. Like you see that little gauge, the little dash means dribble, a super dribble. That I believe is a pass. Do not quote me. It could be tackle as well. I forgot what all of them mean. I think it's a tackle, honestly. Yeah, actually tackle. Let me take that back. That's the tackle one, the exploding little icon, and that's the dribble.
やばい。まずいんじゃないこれ。
My icon. I think that probably just says normal shot, but for the sake of just seeing what it is, let's screenshot this. We'll go try to translate it and see what it says.
いいぞ。
Then, oh, it's the upgrade of that when it says lights. I'm just curious to know what kind of shot he has. Obviously, it doesn't look very important, but I still want to know. So let's zoom out. Shoot. I get to see him shoot though.
やべ。ガック。
Save.
ガック。
The goalkeeper reminds me of Moeller a little bit. So yeah, as you can see, they time skipped it. So the other trailer that I was gonna react to is more of a trailer, more epic. Also, the non-star players in this game, and even the keepers, you know, they have supers. They can use their own gauge. They seem more important in this game. They're more impactful. The game is slower, as you can see. The pace is not like when I played Rising Champions offline. Everything is fast-paced. It's a fast-paced action. That's how it was marketed. This one's more tactical, and I personally like that a little better because you're not spamming. The other one's more like an arcade style. This one is still arcade, but it has more of a tactical element to it. And there goes the dragon's shot.
ガク。ガク。
Almost safe again.
あ、入れてない。
Yeah, this is a nice looking game. Obviously, I'm sure it's not going to be perfect, but I think it looks really good. Definitely an upgrade from Rising New Champions. Just the whole thing. I know some people are saying that a lot is happening. That's just Captain Taubasa. What you expect, everybody is trying to do a special. And look at this, guys. This was one of my favorite features. And this is like, if you read the manga, you know, look at that. Look at the size of that. That is one of my favorite little scenes right there. And I'm gonna take a screenshot of that because I really like that. Just the size comparison. It's amazing. And I like every time it shows you the score on the bottom, like the new quarters. But I love this. I don't know if Resident Champion was that detailed. But this right here is a big difference. I feel like size is more important in this game. Let's continue.
いいとこで
But I think that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys, the original character, and I actually wanted to show you that, that size
もうセンタリングマシンは大中目でいきます
epic.
絶対に
I believe that the other games did have sizes, but I don't think it had like that. I would have to play Resident Champions again.
いや
It's been
結
so
構ね
long.
額がもう削られ
I
てるん
actually
です
gonna
よ
play yesterday, but I didn't. And guys, don't forget, today we're gonna have a
超
new
春光全然いないんだけどいた
team trailer. So it actually might be Uruguay. It could be Argentina now that they shown us who that original characters were. I knew that both of those teams were gonna have an original character. Uruguay a little less. I knew more Argentina was gonna have it. But Uruguay, you know, I wasn't shocked. I was more shocked that it was a midfielder. I thought it was gonna be a defender. And here he goes again. That's he has one appears, I believe, his older dribbles. This guy, for a big guy, he sure does have some fast footwork. Here's Victorino, his super shot. That is going one fast save. Oof. And that's pretty much they win due to Victorino's goal. So let's go back to the other trailer. So definitely check this trailer out, guys. If you haven't, I probably won't play the whole thing. Maybe I will. First of all, Bandai kind of lied to us because I made a video a few months ago and I was saying how it had English voice. It was confirmed. But Bandai pulled it and said there's no English voice in the game. Technically, that's not true. It's only true that the characters won't have English voice lines. However, the commentator does. And I will show you now if you guys haven't seen it.
And the cheers shake the stands here at Tokyo Akebono Stadium. What a turnout we have here today. Japan versus Thailand. These powerhouses are evenly matched. Both teams come out to rousing cheers. You can tell these players are ready to go. Introducing the starting players for both teams. First, the home team. Team Japan takes to the field. Their prestigious lineup led by their captain, Taubasa. No matter what happens, their indomitable fighting spirit guarantees that they'll never give up until the very end.
Okay, so let's look at some of the icons, and I think this might be all the icons in the game. So far, so good. I love the presentation. I like this better than the previous one, how they just show you one by one. The little wings means an aerial shot. The ball fire means a super shot, super aerial shot, super pass with the trajectory. So two super pass, Matsuyama Misagi, Nida, super aerial shot, Hyuga, super shot, and the little dash like that means a super dribble. So Oi and Misugi have a super dribble. And the only person on this formation right now that has a block, a super block, is Ishisaki. Both Jito and Zoda, which that icon right there, that is the super tackle. So we have that super tackle, super block, super dribble, super pass, super aerial shot, and super shot. And we also have the super save, which all goalkeepers, regardless if it's a star goalkeeper or not, they all have it. So let's resume.
Now the away team, Bunak and Katara, the Muay Thai combo, are a punishing presence. Once they wear down the opposing defense, the three Konsawat brothers will step in with their explosive offense.
Seems like the captain is always shown at the end. So again, here's the formation. These guys do not have a super block, which is actually kind of damning. Like that's not a good thing. Hopefully, each player like Patara or Buckneck could switch from a super tackle to a super block. Hopefully, that is a feature in this game. Hopefully, we can swap. I think that it's going to be a feature. It wouldn't make any sense if not. I do like how all their interior, they all have passes, so it sets up the three brothers over there, so they'll be able to do their arrow shots. And I do like, though, that everybody down here has a tackle. So it makes them more like a Muay Thai fighting force. And then again, like I stated, all the goalkeepers have a super save. This is a huge balance to the game. This game does feel more balanced. It is more slowed down. It's not as fast, but it's still fast. But it's such a good mix that it gives the weaker team, let's say like an Uzbekistan who has only 1 star, a fighting chance. Obviously, they would still get smoked by Japan if it's like a really high-level player playing.
The game is about to begin.
ブンナーク、君に潰されはしないぞ。
翼、お前は俺が潰す。覚悟しな。
The fuse has been lit. His adrenaline comes through. His heel lift.
Nice play, Thai.
So as you can see right away, guys, no matter who you are, you have a little gauge here. Everybody has their own percent. Even the people on your team have a different percentage. That percent, that's a super. For Taubasa, it's a super shot, which is flying drive shot. For this guy, I can't pronounce his name, saved my life. He has a super pass, which is called spinning pass.
Keeps going. Japan, they're outnumbered. Can they break through? He just keeps going. He never even reached the ball.
So if you do a bad save, your gauge is going to go lower. Let's see that again.
He never even reached the
So Nita is going to commit to Falcon. He's aiming down. Up there. And the goalkeeper chooses up. So that's already a bad save. If he would have chose down, it would have been, I guess, perfect. I'm not sure how you get normal. I'm not sure how normal works. I would have to look back into that. I did know at one point, but now I don't remember. Let's see. So that's a bad save. And the only question about it, you see how the life goes down? It goes down first over here, half, and then it goes down all the way. I wonder if he can recover somehow, or if he does like a perfect save or a normal save. I wonder if his health goes back up, or how that really works.
He jumps for it! Did you see that? Wacharapa! They're going long! Hugo intercepted with a slide! Looks like they're going all in! Taubasa, they managed to get the ball! His heel lift carries it.
Nice play, Thai.
Can he get off a shot? Boom! That kick was an outright explosion of grit! They managed to get the ball! Looks like they're going all in! He slipped.
You can see Nita had 25%, Hugo has 18%. So I didn't know how that would work, but after seeing the gameplay trailer, it's pretty clear that that's how that works.
Through with a strong dribble. They're right in front of the goal. He raises himself. It's Harapar. Can he stop this? And he takes the lead for his team. He's crossed the center line. Who gets me that big moment? Nice play da! Varane! He took it right to the goal. Otayama! A skillful ploy and it paid off. They're tightening up around the goal. And they stopped him. He breaks through. And it's a pass. Varane! Intercepted with a slide. Thailand, they're outnumbered, but can
It says up there, if you press R2, you can initiate the combination. The cool thing about this is that he does press R2. It gives you a chance to break that charge before they initiate the move. That way you don't spam it.
break through. Can't stop it. He's Armageddon on the pitch. He's jumping now.
Let's go back for a second. Let me see something.
It's a pass.
initiated with that.
Thailand, they're outnumbered, but can they break through?
He thinks he's about to press R2 now.
Armageddon on the pitch.
That slowdown right there, you have a chance to break them. But
sideways down. Slide.
I wanted to watch that again. Got a normal.
Thailand, they're outnumbered, but can they break through? Armageddon on the pitch. He's jumping now.
So he's gonna guess down. Which is this? He went corner right. Genzo's gonna guess down. I guess if you're it, and the ball went. It's a little confusing how that works. Until we play the game or get more explanation, we can only guess.
Deflected. Soda, he's got the ball. He breaks through. Intercepted with a slide. Looks like they're going all in. Great. Pass goes out to the right. China, he took it right to the goal. Will this cross work? He does it. Shot. Attack. Shot. Open down. Truly without any. This won't end in a draw. You can feel the determination. Dodged it. He's unstoppable. Nice play. Matsuyama. Can he break through alone? Straight shot of pure power. Wacharapon. A sideways dive. Lightning reflexes and power. Wacharapon. They're going long. This pure power right out of one line. This match is heating up. The excitement's off the charts. He slipped by. He earns his pass. What technique? Looks like they're getting momentum. Pass goes out to the right. They're right in front of the goal. That tackle cuts like a knife. And it's a pass. And the tackle ends in a misfire.
You can see the name of Misagi's super move is called Boomerang Booster. So I wonder if when he lands it on someone, if it boosts up their stats. I love that. I thought he was going to get tackled when I first saw this. But you can actually dodge their super move, which is interesting.
And it's a pass. He's right on that shot. You can get on those reflexes. This match is heating up. The excitement's off the charts. And it's a pass. That pass has got some spin. They can't keep up. He was sent flying. You really feel how bad he wants to win with that play.
So that went in, and I want to talk about something guys said and speak about when Japan made it. Another interesting, cool thing about this game is every time you do a break, you can see the previous breaks behind the wall. I've noticed that. I like this right here too. Every time you get a goal, your fans cheer and they show them.
They're in enemy territory.
Let me go back for a second. Sorry, guys. Right here it says, I didn't even notice that when I first saw it. Bad chain. I want to take a picture of this actually. Bad save. Activate goalkeeper skill. I wonder what the skill is. Is it an actual skill or is it like a miracle save type of situation?
They're in enemy territory. Nice. Looks like they're going all in. It's after unbelievable play. The team's on fire.
Yeah, I like to see that, right? You like to see an underdog like this NPC guy take out someone like Taubasa.
Blown away! And it's a pass. Hugo, he stole the ball. A fierce tackle. Bruno, and here comes the pass. What? He couldn't even touch the ball. Here we go into stoppage time. Which team will take the most momentum into the half? Around now. Look back in time. His brain is I could have chilled just thinking of it. And he takes the lead. He's crossed the center line. He lets the ball to slip through. Japan. And the first half ends with a small lead. But how this match will end is still anyone's guess. Now for the second half. He's crossed the center line. He just keeps going. Can he get off a shot? Powerful defense. Takes the pass. He never even reached the ball.
R2 is how you pretty much activate your specials. You keep seeing R2 on the above the player. That's because they can activate their special.
Whips across the pitch. He's crossed the center line.
That means that Aoi can do this special 3 times. So you see those 3 bars. He already used it once. The little icon. And if you look on the right side for Thailand, you see they have a miracle team move, and it's called KO Strike. This is actually a very powerful move, and you're gonna see in a few.
He's crossed the center line. And they stopped him. He's squeezing through. He's cutting through their front line.
So right here, and I don't know how it activates, but when Taubasa gets very close to the enemy goalkeeper and he dodges one, I believe he evades it. Let's see. Yeah, so he evades this guy, and for some reason the KO strike team miracle. That's it right here. This is the KO strike, and this is going to devastate Japan. Now, if you look over here, it says that Japan, and that usually means the debuff. If you play like JRPG games, the Darrow, that means everybody, all Japan has now a debuff because of KO strike. And I don't know if this lasts a whole half, because for this whole remaining of the match, they have the KO strike. So it might be for the whole half. I don't know how this works, but Team Japan is gonna get weaker now.
It cuts through. And it's a pass. Tatsuyama, a challenge. He doesn't miss an opening. Some reach. He's crossed the center line. They're blown away. Looks like they're getting momentum. Split-second face block. Ouch. All that inertia. Unbelievable play. The team's on fire. shot. Powerful defense. Intercepted with a slide. Looks like they're going all in. Halfway through the second half, even one goal now could change everything. Chana, and he sends it forward. Diving header. A razor shot. He's stuffed it. Wakabayashi blocked the shot. Where's he going to take it from here?
Nice play!
So Thailand does, at this point, they tried to make a comeback, and you can see now that Japan has their miracle team move, which they will utilize here. We have about 5 minutes left. I guess I will finish it.
Steals the ball like lightning. See their big moment. Takes the pass. They're tightening up around the goal.
Nani?
How bad he wants to win with that play. Straight shot. Leaping toward the ball. Can anyone tell me just what that shot was? They're in enemy territory. Taubasa, it's his trademark heel lift. Looks like they're going all in. They're right in front of the goal. He never even reached the ball. His left arm blow. Oh, he's cutting through their front line. Some spirits.
Looks like when it went over, and that was kind of cool. So let's go back. This is 12-13. Let's go back to 12:08. So in the go. Taubasa is right over there. So the perfect defense. But then Taubasa, I guess that's how you activate the miracle. And that seems to be an automatic goal. We will end it there. I know there's only like a few minutes left. I don't want to drag this video to already 30 minutes. Holy crap. So what are your thoughts, guys, in the game so far? The trailer we saw, there were some characters like in Team Mexico that were shown that look like an original character. There was also another character in France that someone showed us in Discord that looks like another original character. I'll put those up real quick. Someone posted this character. He actually does look like an original character, but he could still be an NPC. They didn't show him as an original character in the stream, but his move is called the translation, something big gun block or something like that, and his name came up as Estrada. Another one, thanks to Riker. He also posted this guy who does fit the bill of an original character. He's in France, so France might have an original character. The other guy you saw looks like Luciano, but he's Mexican. So these guys, there's potential for 2 original characters. Mexico hasn't really shown that yet, so we don't know if Bandai chose not to reveal it, because they did reveal the... Because it was weird, because they did play Mexico in the live stream, but they never once even mentioned it or show it. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a cool looking NPC. But this guy does look like he might be an original. What are your thoughts, guys, on everything? I know this was a big trailer. In about 30 minutes, we're going to get a new team trailer. My phone's about to die, so I'm going to end this video here, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.